In the world of boxing, very few fighters manage to dominate multiple weight divisions and become a global icon. But one man from a small town in Mexico did exactly that. His name is Canelo Álvarez, a fighter whose journey from poverty to superstardom is nothing short of incredible. Canelo Álvarez was born on July 18, 1990, in Guadalajara, Mexico. Growing up in a large family with 7 brothers, life was far from easy. Money was limited, opportunities were rare, and the future often looked uncertain. But everything began to change when Canelo discovered boxing. Inspired by his older brother Rigoberto Álvarez, who was also a professional boxer, Canelo stepped into the gym for the first time when he was just 13 years old. What started as curiosity quickly turned into passion. His coaches noticed something special almost immediately. Canelo had power, discipline, and a calmness in the ring that most fighters take years to develop. Within a short time, he began dominating amateur competitions. His record in the amateur circuit reached an impressive 44 wins with only 2 losses. But the real journey began when he turned professional at the age of just 15. Imagine being a teenager, still in school, stepping into the ring against grown men. For most fighters, that would be terrifying. But for Canelo, it was just another challenge to conquer. Fight after fight, his reputation grew. Fans started noticing his incredible head movement, brutal body punches, and knockout power. His red hair and pale skin also made him stand out in Mexican boxing, earning him the nickname Canelo, which means cinnamon in Spanish. Soon, he became one of the most exciting prospects in boxing. But every rising star eventually faces a true test. For Canelo, that test came in 2013 when he stepped into the ring against one of the greatest defensive fighters in history, Floyd Mayweather Jr. At the time, Mayweather was undefeated and considered nearly impossible to beat. Many believed Canelo was too young and inexperienced for such a massive fight. And unfortunately for him, the night did not go as planned. Mayweather's speed, intelligence, and defensive mastery completely neutralized Canelo's offense. After 12 rounds, Canelo suffered the first loss of his professional career. For some fighters, a loss like that could destroy confidence. But for Canelo, it became the moment that transformed him. Instead of making excuses, he studied the fight, learned from his mistakes, and came back stronger than ever. Over the next several years, Canelo evolved into a smarter, more complete fighter. His defense improved dramatically, his counterpunching became sharper, and his ring IQ reached elite levels. Then came the rivalry that defined an era. In 2017, Canelo faced the fearsome knockout artist Gennady Golovkin. Fans around the world were divided. Some believed Golovkin's power would overwhelm Canelo. Others believed Canelo's skill would be the deciding factor. Their first fight was brutal, intense, and unforgettable. After 12 rounds of war, the judges declared it a draw, a decision that sparked huge controversy among fans. 1 year later, they met again in a rematch. This time, Canelo fought with more aggression and confidence. The fight was close, but in the end, Canelo walked away with a majority decision victory. That win proved something important to the boxing world. Canelo Álvarez was no longer just a talented fighter. He was now one of the best pound-for-pound boxers on the planet. But he wasn't finished yet. Most fighters stay comfortable in one weight class. Canelo did the opposite. He moved up in weight again and again, challenging bigger and stronger opponents. Eventually, he achieved something incredibly rare in boxing history. He became the undisputed super middleweight champion, defeating champions like Billy Joe Saunders, Caleb Plant, and Callum Smith. With those victories, Canelo held all 4 major world titles. In the division, WBA, WBC, IBF, and WBO. This achievement placed him among the legends of the sport. Today, Canelo Álvarez is not just a champion. He is one of the biggest stars in boxing, earning millions, selling out arenas, and carrying the pride of Mexico every time he steps into the ring. But perhaps the most inspiring part of his story is where it all began. A young boy from a modest background. A teenager fighting grown men. A fighter who lost to the best, but refused to give up. Instead, he learned. He improved. And he became stronger. Canelo Álvarez's journey proves one powerful truth. Greatness is not defined by never losing. It is defined by how you rise after defeat. And that is exactly what made Canelo Álvarez a boxing legend.